Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are back with surviving as a trader, not necessarily surviving in Mars anymore, but soon eventually. Because today we probably have to head back home to fix up this ship after a few more contracts. So let's get started. Alright, so the plan today is likely to head back home eventually. I do want to do a few more escort contracts, see if I could do pretty well with them or not. And hopefully I can do well with them. The last two I did failed quite miserably. First one is because I was friendly with the SPRTs. That didn't help. Second one, escort ship completely blew up. So let's try it again and do another one. So let's do this one. $500,000 for a contract for 15 minutes. That's not that bad. Although acquisitions for the most part seem to do much better. But if we could do all of them in conjunction, then that's even perfect, because there is times where you have to wait for the acquisitions to load up anyways and refresh. So doing something in between can help make a lot of money as well, and it becomes more efficient because you're not just standing there doing nothing. All right, so where is this ship that we need to escort? Right over there. Okay, so let's head over there, and we could just match speed with it as well. And I think one of the main things that I failed in missions, because right now we're targeting weapons. Although I think one ship, for whatever reason, either crash landed into the escort ship or attached to it and blew it up. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I wasn't that close enough to tell. So let's just change this thing to default in terms of the weapon primaries or locking primaries. So that way we could just shoot whatever's next to us instead of just the weapons. And we should probably lock on as well, but there's so many small ones that are flying around at the same time. So maybe locking's not going to work out great, because for whatever reasons, locking takes quite a bit of time. And with these escort missions, we don't have a lot of time to do them. All right, so this ship, not even sure which one is front or back, but it looks like this is the front, I believe. Oop, it's on, it's moving now. So where are we headed to? Too bad I don't tell you the destination it's headed to, but I mean, I'll take your general directions here. Oh, I can't follow it anymore for some reason. Why is that? There we go. Oh, right, because I probably wasn't aiming correctly at it. Okay. So which way are we headed currently? This way, right? I want to say this way. What are you doing? I'm a little too close to you. No, wait. Huh? We're going this way? Yeah, we're headed this way. I guess this is the front. That's interesting. The landing gears are in the front. That's fine. Ooh, I'm really too close to this thing. Alright, time to escort this thing. I don't know why the ion thrusters are pulling them backwards quite a lot. That's actually pretty bad. But it looks like this is the general direction that we're headed. And here's the drones, and we're already attacking them quite soon. Ooh, gotta dodge those missiles too. You gotta be careful of that. Ooh. They're already headed for our escort ship. I don't know if I can get them in time, hopefully. Come on. Take care of them. Ooh. Took down something. Right, I'm not going to focus on that because we got to get to our ship. Ooh, that thing's on fire. Ow, we're still taking some hits here. I'm hitting myself, I think. All right, that looks like it's taken care of. Let's take a look at this thing. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Did we get another attack? I probably will get attacked again. Did we lose anything? That's more important. And we lost a magnetic plate. How much ammo do we have? Probably a good amount. We lost a lot of rockets, I think. Yeah. Oh, here's another set of enemies. Let's take care. Oh, how many waves of this are we gonna have to deal with? Oh, that was really close. I'm not even sure if that hit me or not, but it looks like it glanced me, or it didn't touch me, but really, really close. Taking a lot of damage right now. Not good. All right, this is getting a little bit better than the first time around. But our ship that we're defending is still taking quite a lot of damage. My ship is taking quite a lot of damage itself. A lot of our weapons are not active anymore. It's not good. Ooh, almost crashed into that one. That's not good. Alright, we need to get a better aim at this thing. Alright, okay. Where is the escort ship? We're getting too far away from it. I don't know if targeting is going to do anything. Looks like we're aiming for this one. And we're losing a lot of hydrogen now from flying like this. Ooh, our escort ship just took more damage. What weapon is still online? Assault cannons. I think we took out most of these things here. There's still a lot of little drones. Jeez, how many drones are we to deal with here? This might be a fresh group. Oh, there's auto aiming. Maybe I need a ship that I can aim myself. I think these... Oh, no, these are not offline. Ooh, just some damage. Somebody shoot that one. Thank you. Are you okay? My ship is just as worse for wears as that one. Ooh, I have not much stopping power now either. I don't know if I can get back to Earth, Mars now. What are we still aiming at? Oh, that's a new group. Alright, this is not good. We're probably going to fail this one. But this one we got a lot better with it. But I don't know if we can even get it back home now. Because our whole ship is kind of messed up. Ooh. I hope that wasn't my last thruster. Nope. We're still good in a way. Not really. I think we need some decoys or something. I don't even know what weapons we still have on functional because I don't think we're shooting anymore. Yeah, we lost a lot of weapons, I think. Yeah. Autocannon's still operational. This autocannon has really, really bad aim. Alright, I think we're decent. But this one's still shooting us. Alright, we still got a decent amount of weapons on us. So that's good. Where's our escort ship? Can't lose sight of that one. Did it lose all its propulsions though? That might be a bad thing. Then we can't get it to move. Is it still flying or is it just free floating? I think it's free floating because it has no thrusters whatsoever. But again, it doesn't tell me where it's escorting to, which is a problem. Ooh, I have no side thrust. I do have some, but not a lot. Everything seems worse for wears now. I can barely fly this thing. That's bad. Is it this direction I'm heading towards, or that's just junk that's in space? I think we failed this because this ship ain't going nowhere. We're supposed to go 14 kilometers in 5 more minutes, but this thing's lost all its thrust capacity. So what can we do? You could push it, but which direction? It's not even telling us where to go. And there's a big old ship coming this way too. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna make this escort mission, are we? This thing is toast. Where we're bringing this thing is... I have no idea. It has no more thrust power, I believe. Half of it's already toast and broken. So... we're pretty much screwed out here, right? I think so. Yeah, this thing is done. I'm surprised that it didn't call the mission and fail it right away. It does have. I'm wondering if we could just steal some stuff. We could steal some stuff. That's interesting. That might be helpful for us to rebuild our ship if that's the case. And I think we might have to kind of do that. Not exactly what I would prefer to do, but we might have to do it this way. Okay, so we're kind of not really stranded just yet, but we will be shortly if we don't get going. Why am I flying away? All right. Okay, so the escort's gonna fail, but we could repair our ship just a tiny bit if we need to. Grab some of these thruster components for our iron thrusting. I think should be okay to do that. I mean, we're gonna get set to fail this mission anyway, so I'm gonna well try to gather as much as we can. And you have nothing in here, great. But you do have metal grids, so that's helpful. I need to at least fix up the hydrogen thrust, which is a problem. Because it requires a lot of metal grids, and they don't have a lot of metal grids on this ship, I think. I'm going to try to grab it off of these large cargo containers. Oh, they don't have much of it either. And most of these are ion thrusters. So that's the biggest problem. But I could get the ion thrusters or thruster components to help out with everything. So this is definitely not good. Yep, we're not escorting a thing anymore. Oh, is it gone? Oh, no, it's still here. Okay, perfect. Our ship is still kind of free floating. We could save ourselves by getting all the iron or thruster components from the ion thrusters. Kind of save ourselves this way, so we can still at least float around in space, if anything. Oh no, it disappeared. Oh, that's not good. I mean, parts of it's still around, so that's not too bad. But the main pieces are gone. Oh, there's still one ion thruster, so we can salvage this one. Ooh, yes, that sucks. We couldn't finish it. We were able to defend it, but we can't go anywhere because of the ship being completely immovable, or not movable, or immobile, I should say. So that was really, really bad. All right, let's get some steel plates. Let's see if we could kind of help ourselves recover here. Yeah, that was terrible. Our ship is like completely broken. And I don't know, we're still free floating a little bit, but let's see if I can get some control over this thing. And our hydrogen's pretty worse for wears as well. Either my hydrogen tank is broken or disconnected. I think it's broken. So we're gonna have to fix that somehow. This thing, one of these things are freaking out here. Alright, what's missing from this hydrogen tank? Large steel tubes. Ooh, okay. I am running out of fuel, so I gotta be careful here. Okay, this is really, really bad. Ow. Do I have anything to repair? No, this is not looking good. I'm missing large steel tubes. I'm missing a lot of things here. So how are we going to get home? Our main resource of power is our hydrogen tank, and it's damaged. All right, I think we have to get some stuff from a thruster, if anything. Maybe atmospheric thrusters. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we just need to get this thing back online. Small steel tubes. What has small steel tubes? Ooh, we lost the jump drive as well. That's definitely not good. This has some small steel tubes. Do I take from that? Yeah, this ship has seen better days. All right, let's take from these things right here. We still need a lot more steel tubes. That's not good. I just need this to be running, get my hydrogen running, and then we should be okay to get back home. Although still tricky, but still gonna be able to get back home at least that way. But now we're missing small steel tubes. Oh, I had some small steel tubes. Okay, that kind of works out. What's in my inventory that's taking a lot of space? I need that up and running because it's gonna help with my jetpack as well. Okay, I need 2 more large steel tubes. That's fine. We'll grab it from here. Okay, I think we're okay. This is not good. Lost the jump drive. Significant damage there. All right, so can I get my tanks loaded up here? I mean, my bottles loaded up? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, never mind. Our tank has lost all its hydrogen. We are pretty much screwed. Screwed and lost in space. Great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be even more lost in space because I don't know hydrogen left. That's not good. Is this the end? Potentially? Great. Now I don't know what to do. we're gonna lose this significant amounts of equipment, but we could spawn back on the ship, of course, and then I guess we're gonna have to spawn back in Mars. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do here. This stinks. All right, not much we can do about it. See you later. Okay, we could get a little tricky here and try to get out of body in location just to get our grinder welders and stuff like that. But we gotta be really careful of our what's it may call it though, our hydrogen. I'm surprised our hydrogen runs out so fast though, even in space, but that's probably from the spacewalk mod. All right, let's head back. We have no hydrogen whatsoever on the ship, so there's no way to really bring that back. We could crash land it and hopefully save some of the parts in Mars, potentially. I mean, should we do that? It sounds like a really bad idea and a fun one at the same time. But I mean, what else? What choices do we have? Our ship is completely gone. We're not going to be able to head back. I don't think... Are we even airtight here? Oh, we are. Okay, that's a good thing. That way I could drink some coffee and eat a little bit just to survive. All right, so it's going to be hard for us to even go out to kind of save this. So that's bad. Our home base is pretty far away. It's on the other side of Mars. Even if we crash land in Mars, I mean, it's still a chance that we can't get anything back. Where is our base anyways? I think it's on the other side right over there. We could still definitely crash land this thing for sure. But we do need to have ion thrust on each side still operational, which it looks like we do. So we can still maneuver this thing a bit, but not too great. I want to go out there and fix that stupid thing, but that's not gonna work. All right, shoot. We definitely need a bigger ship, heavy armor or something like that to do escortings if we're ever gonna do escorting again. But I'm glad I tried it. I got a little further this time, but not successful whatsoever. Okay, so I don't know why we're still floating around like that. I think that thing that's twitching about is causing a lot of issues. So let me be careful about this. And see if we can fix this. Oop. It's attached, right? Yeah, it's attached. Just freaking out a little bit. Okay, that should kind of fix our problem. Oh, we still have a jetpack on. Okay, let's not play around too much with the jetpack because we don't have much left on that. Yeah, we have no hydrogen. This is great. Alright, our best bet here is to try to crash land this thing back home. Home is right that way, but it's on the other side. So we do kind of need to potentially go to the around it. But what is this? What's 2 kilometers away from me right this moment? I'm kind of curious. If I could fly there with ease, then I could potentially salvage for more stuff, if anything. I think if I am gonna land in Mars, we're gonna have to land backwards, the longer way. So the hydrogen tank takes the hit, the hydrogen thruster, the hydrogen tank takes the hit, and that should be okay. And save most of the ship, I hope. I mean, most of the ship is not really that important. It is a lot of parts that we took a lot of time to build this thing, but not much we can do about it now. So, yeah. I think these are ship parts that when we attack those little pirate ships. Yeah, they look like they are. I will not be able to get out there and salvage, I think. Likely not going to be able to because of my jetpack. I only have 15 left. Okay, so we could keep this out here in space though, actually, and then go back to Mars and just spawn that way or respawn. But that's not fun. I think what we're gonna do is basically crash land our way back to base. Okay, so I think if we could just maybe jump relatively 200 kilometers away, say 9%, 5, about 9.5%. Yeah, I think that should be good. Right over there, I should get closer to our base. I gotta go up a little bit. Okay, so if it's that much further up, I think we're just gonna let's just do 10%. 204. That's fine. Hold on. We'll dive down a little bit more. I think that's gonna be too far, because this allowed me to jump pretty far out there. So 9.6. There. We're gonna do this. Okay. All right. Let's save ourselves, hopefully. And we should have put a parachute in here, but we don't have one. So there's that. Actually, I could just buy a ship and then go back down, right? That could be an idea. I wish I'd thought about that before I jumped. Home is right over there. 46 kilometers away. If I do this correctly and able to land in a bubble, the safety bubble, my ship will be totally fine. How accurate am I with this? Not at all. So don't think that's gonna work out. Should I just buy a ship and go down? I mean, that would probably be a safer bet. Especially if it has hydrogen. I think we do that. When we leave this guy up here with that base, the RTWE, whatever it was. That should be right over there, I believe it is. Yeah, the RTWE. So that would be a safer bet, but is that the funner bet? Probably not. It'll be more interesting to do it this way, but obviously not ideal. So it's right there. So if I were able to get right targeted into that spot, I should be fairly safe. I have nothing that's gonna hold me up in Mars though. Our iron thrusters aren't that great, and our hydrogen is not that great as well. So we really have to hit the mark here. All right, here goes nothing. I guess we're gonna try it. Should we do it? Absolutely not, but might as well make it interesting. I mean, we could just buy a ship, fly back to Mars, and then fly back to maybe hopefully repair the ship, but what fun is that? All we're gonna do is travel. So let's just do it this way. We're gonna potentially fly back home, crash land it where we need to crash land it, and hopefully we can salvage the ship. If we can't salvage the ship and I blow up everything, oh wells, because we tried. So that's the risk we're gonna take here. Okay, so I'm just flying a little bit high because I want to aim at it exactly where it should be. It should definitely be that little target spot right there. But once I'm in the gravity field, deep into it, I'm going to be having a hard time maneuvering it and flying it. So that's why I'm trying to get it to be close to this. And the other part about this, if I do this successfully, I got to find a way to get it out of the bubble. So that's also the next problem we're going to have too. Okay, so we could jump if we want to get a little closer. I don't think it's necessary, but we definitely can try. All right, we got to evaluate here. Do we crash cockpit first or hydrogen first? So we flip it. I think if we flipped it, we might be able to salvage a lot more than flying it face first. I believe we could try to be able to do it quickly like that, but how successful that's going to be, I don't think it will be successful at all. Right, so here goes nothing. We're gonna try our best to target this. We're gonna go up a little bit more so we can overshoot just a tiny bit, and look how fast we're going. And by fast I mean super slow. All we have is high ion thrust, no more hydrogen. It all leaked out, I guess, because I wasn't able to repair it in time. So that is the problem. So we're gonna risk this right over here. I think we should be able to jump probably a few more kilometers. Probably 10 kilometers. So what did we do, like 0.30? I think that'll work. Nope, can't jump. Okay. If we are gonna jump, probably a lot less than that then. 0.2. Nope. Okay, so there's kind of no point in jumping. But 0.1 will give us 7 kilometers. Nope, none of that's gonna work because it's in the gravity field. So I guess we're gonna be in a gravity field very soon anyways. So that's probably why it's not gonna let us jump. Should we be going 100 meters per second? Probably not, but we're gonna end up going that much anyways. All right, we're already in the gravity field, so this is getting there. All right, so here goes nothing. Definitely should have put a parachute here, of course. Biggest problem is that it could have gotten shot down anyways, so yeah. So we're heading back home the hard way. So as you know, this is going to be a long shot because that's a tiny base that we're aiming for. The tiny economy base with the bubble shield is what we're aiming to hit. How well that's going to happen, I'm not sure. If you look, it's actually pretty interesting. I'm seeing the shadow from our vent. I think. What is that shadow? I think it's the vent. Because we got a little bit of a hole here. Can't believe we lost the jump drive. I can't believe we failed that escort because we were so close. We pretty much got rid of all of the SPRTs, but the escort ship took a lot of damage. And it ran out of propulsions, basically. So it was just free falling, or free flying at that point. Okay, that space is tiny. I have no idea what this is gonna do. Except make a big hole in the ground. All right, looks like we're not overshooting it by much, so that's good. I didn't like how that just moved from here to there, so now that's gonna be a problem. Another thought I had was, what if I completely missed the economy base to hit my own base? That is not gonna be good. It might happen, but let's just hope my piloting skills are a little bit better than that. All right, we're 8K in, and we're free falling pretty significantly. I put on my front thrusters. I realized I didn't fix the front ion thrusters. That's not good. Should have fixed that first. So we are not slowing down whatsoever. I think if we could slow down just a little bit, that'd be great too. And nope, we are not. So this isn't good. I don't think we are correctly targeting the base now because we just straight free falling down. So we completely missed. All right, so that's gonna be bad. Can I push it forward a little bit? Doesn't seem like it. All right, we're gonna prepare for landing this way. What choices do we have at this point? So we completely missed. So this is our fate now. Crashing down butt first. Hopefully not too bad at this whatsoever. Here goes nothing in 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. We're alive. Well, not really. This is a clone of myself, I guess. All right, time for a quick salvage mission to see what I've lost, which I assume everything. So, mission failed. Didn't work out as planned. Going back home that way. But we do, what we could do now is actually get our stuff back, if anything. We could try to fly some materials back as well, but we do need to empty out ourselves and our little ship here. Although, actually, why am I bringing the small ship? That's an interesting idea. Why even bother with this ship? I have a bigger ship right over there. All right, lucky I had some hydrogen bottles and everything like that too. So, and oxygen. So we're gonna bring this thing instead. So we're gonna recharge, unlock, and fly over. So where's our body location? I saw it just before. Right there, 4 kilometers away. So that is how much we missed it by. But like I said, it was pretty much needle in a haystack to really aim for the little bubble right here. So we were close, just not close enough. All right, let's look at the damage that we caused. Ooh, that's the entire ship, basically. That's great. That's not good at all. I'm not sure what's smoking. Ooh, how did that get damaged? Probably once before. Okay, that's fine. It's only 1 thruster. All right, let's just try to get there. We don't have any landing gears on this thing, right? No, we don't. And that's probably why we toasted one of those thrusters. Almost landed the hoe, so that's great. That's a big hoe we created here. At least we can salvage our body, which is good. Because it does have... Actually, I can't even get to it because of what this block here. There we go. Okay, we are decent. I mean, we could probably make these weapons again anyway, so we shouldn't have done this, but why not do it anyways? Looks like we got materials everywhere, so we could salvage a lot of these out. Yeah. Look at this hole. This is ginormous. Alright, let me get my food. Take a little break and then start salvaging all the rest here. Okay, why is that not closing? Alright, so that's bugged out. Okay, that's fun. Alright, let's just continue to do some salvaging here. Save as much as we can, which is probably not a lot. Got some ammo, which is good. And I see there's magnesium powder here. We did get a lot of thruster components from the large iron thruster from that escort ship, so hopefully I picked most of that up. Hopefully. Looks like there's a lot of scrap metal. So yeah, should I have left it in space and not have done this? Probably, but I think this was a little more funner than playing the safe route. So it was a gamble. Definitely was a gamble, and I did gambled wrong in this case. Looks like we have enough thruster components just to make one thruster, one small thruster. So that's not fun. Nope, there's more here. They might be all kind of hidden throughout here. That's what it looks like, actually. And I think that's it. Uranium, perfect. Salvage that back. That's costly. I think that's it. That's all we were able to gather from this wreckage. So that's not great, obviously. It's not worth doing this whatsoever. We lost the whole entire thing. We lost all those materials as well, so ouch. Yeah, 147. Not much at all. Wow, it's splattered out here too. Oh, that's crazy. I did not realize it did that too. I wish I had a different view of this whole thing. But I didn't, unfortunately. What is this? Looks like ore. Some kind of ores flew out here. Oh, iron ore? Yes, iron ore. Interesting. All right. So the rest here is just mostly scrap, which we can take with us if anything. Probably don't need it. I was hoping to get more like thruster components out of it, but guess not. We did pretty much destroy all our thrusters, our iron thrusters, so that's a waste of platinum. But we made it back, which we didn't have to do it that way, obviously. But once again, that was the funner way of doing it, so why not? Ooh, reactors. That was my problem. For like gravel and things like that. That's definitely not good. All right. So there's a chance that we might be stuck here a little bit longer than I want to be. Looks like there's some stuff I just glanced over before. Right over here. Is this an old base? It probably is. Yeah, that's probably an old base of stuff. All right, so we're gonna have to find a way out. Oh, those are the batteries. Okay, we're gonna find a way to get a reactor once again, and that's gonna be gravel. So I don't know how we're gonna do that without being able to drill. I mean, we've got it a few times so far. It's gonna be a slow process, but we gotta keep in mind to keep buying data pads and getting rid of them, I think, to make that work. Because I think it's time we make a big ship and get out of here. We could still buy a ship if we build a hydrogen thrust ship or a traveling ship just to go to that base. Actually, we already have one. We can still buy a ship, actually. So maybe we buy a ship. I don't know. We'll decide later down the line, or at least drop a comment down below. Let me know. Should I just build ourselves a mobile base to travel around in space and start surviving in space instead of Mars? Either we make our new mobile mother base with most of the stuff on this base here. Like, well, when I say most of the stuff on this base is probably just going to be that cargo container that holds everything. I think. Should we bring that with us and go into space, establish a base there, and make multiple bases in that front, so we can start trading with each base pretty quickly? 'Cause then we could always jump from base to base fairly quickly, if anything, as if we could find closer ones to trade with. I know there is an ROMG station up there somewhere because we were there at one point. It was pretty far away though. But this ship here is a hydrogen ship, so this will get us out of the atmosphere. So we should be able to get to base and purchase a ship. So that's our choices. Once again, leave a comment down below. Should I make my own big ship, mothership, or freight ship, or should I just work my way up to buy a new ship? And then speaking of buying a new ship, let's just get some more things sewed. Alright, so we successfully traded. Now we have 28 million space credits. Minus a lost ship that would have cost a little bit more because of the reactors and everything like that. But okay, let's not dwell on that, I guess. We got back the safest way we could, I guess, but not really. We definitely didn't need to do that, but it was a risk I wanted to take to maybe hopefully be able to salvage that ship by landing in the bubble. Other case scenario would be to leave it up there in space and kind of just respawn in a medical room, which wouldn't be that great. It kind of seems a little cheesy, but all in all, either way, I still died. So, made no difference. It would still just made it a bit harder to get back to the ship and then salvage it and come back, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the case is, I thought it would be funner just to at least try to get it back home. But again, wasn't successful whatsoever, so it is what it is. But I also want to salvage these things here, which is my elite grinders and elite welders. Although I could still just remake them. So yeah, a lot of things I shouldn't have done, but might as well do it just for fun. And hopefully it was entertaining for you guys as well, because that's kind of the main point here. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy that. I certainly did. It was pretty fun to do that. And if you did, of course, hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.